else, like all the people on the detoxes, all the counselors, the Stephanie and Linda Schmidt, everybody that really, sometimes I'm a really hard guy to put up with, right?
Right.
He was looking at Ted, not me.
I had 5 brothers, and they said never back out of an argument, and I don't. And that's just the way it is. But to all the counselors on the 3rd and 4th floor, and all the people in admissions, even medical records, which I don't get down to a lot. Everybody's always, spoke to me, and it's been really great. I'll never forget when I got the job, and I had to go up to see Marty Kaplan. I was a construction worker. That's what I was. I worked as a steam fitter, and I think they thought I could get the steam fitters over here, the 638 guys. But I did get something. But when I, interviewed with Marty and Gil Calcano and I think another guy named Jerry, was it? I think there was another guy. Yeah. And I didn't think that, they were going to hire me or anything like that. Norbert Poli was a really good friend of mine. He's no longer with us. He owned a big place down in Florida called the Lighthouse, and we used to send people down there and all that. But I went up to Marty. Said to me, "You got the job at X amount of dollars," and I said, "Sorry, I can't work for that." So he went up a little bit. I went back home to my wife, my 3rd wife. 3 times. And I still didn't do it right. But I got the job, And I was about a month or 2 into the job when Mr. Sokolow called me upstairs to his office on the 4th floor. And so I said to people, like, who's Mr. Sokolow? So that's the guy who owns the place. I said, you kidding me? So what the hell does he want to see me for? I'm only here like a month, So, he looked at me and he says, this is funny. You need some clothes? I said, yeah. So he gave me like $800,000-$900,000 suits that fit me perfectly.
Wow.
They didn't even have to be altered or anything. He gave me overcoats. So I came into this place with those suits on, and people thought, who the hell is this guy? You look at the suit, it's an expensive suit. They thought maybe I owned the place.
But I can like it ever since.
Ever since. They told me to act that way around Breland. Act that way around Breland. Keep him on his toes. But I want to, just thank everybody in the rehab, even Breland. All the guys, all the ladies, we do work, when we get into a situation, we do work as a team. We do try to give the people the best care that they can get, and I think that's why a lot of people come back to us. You know what I mean? Because they know that they're going to get, even though they piss and moan about everything, but they'll still come back, I just had a guy here just the other day. He says to me, "Oh, he's still upstairs, the old guy." He says, "I was here in 1994. You were here over at the other place." And I said, "Yes." "So what are you doing here?" I said, "I work here. What are you doing here?" I'm just glad that I fell into a job that I loved, because maybe a lot of you don't know, but I'm in Narcotics Anonymous. I got 28 years in recovery. And a lot of the people that do come in here know me from the rooms, from meetings and stuff like that. If they don't, I have cards with me. I give them my cards. You know, do a little marketing for stuff. But I don't even have to do that no more. They know. You know, see Bob, and we get people, you know, into detox. And I learned that in the rooms. I learned that in Narcotics Anonymous. Not only did I learn it here, but you know, in the rooms it tells us to help somebody. And that's what we do. If somebody needs a number, I give them the number. Call me here, and we'll see what we can do for you. We'll get you in. You know, so it's important. When people ask me what's the best thing that's happened to you since you're in recovery, I say to them, not one of my grandchildren ever saw me use or smoke a cigarette. I think that's the best thing. That's right. And you know, you have to. I think about that all the time. You know, they don't have to go through. Because I had 5 brothers and 3 sisters, alcoholic mother, father. You know, it was just insane. You know, I'm just glad that they don't have to go through any of the shit that I have to go through. Now, 2 years ago, one of my nieces, she was 27 years old. She's Irish and Puerto Rican. She died from heroin. Took a bag of dope with her boyfriend. He lived and she died. She was a model. She was a hairdresser. She was really doing good. You know, it just doesn't, I don't care what family you're in, who you win, you know, who you're with or anything like that, but eventually you will find somebody that uses drugs. And it hits hard when it's with a family, you know, especially a niece or something like that. It's really tough. I teach my grandchildren all the time, you know, don't listen to anybody in school, don't do that, don't do this. You have to say it, so this way, you don't feel good about what you're saying, you know. So I'm a very grateful guy, you know. People ask me, what are you going to do when you retire? And I tell them nothing. What would you like me to do? I worked my whole life since I'm 12 years old. Would you like me to go get another job? They say that to me. You're going down to Florida to go to work? I got a lot of people in Florida with a lot of treatment facilities, and they're calling me up already. I already told them, no, I'm not working, you know. But I'll come down, and they want me to see if we could get a business to started. But I'll help them. I'll be a consultant, you know, and maybe I'll do that on my vacation. See what happens. You know what I mean? But, you know, as far as I know, there's an awful lot of people in Brooklyn that need me to go to meetings, too. Just as much as I need them to go to meetings. I still have a sponsor. I still go to meetings. I do all that things that see, they say don't forget about the things you did in the beginning. I spent 17 years in therapy. I put on retreats for the last 27 years. I still do it. Another one's coming up, the last one in March will be the last one that I'm doing. And I'm retiring from that. You know, I gave it to somebody else to do. Wow. But that's it, you know, you just, you do things that, I think this, once I learned that me getting clean was about, not me, it was about helping somebody else. That's all I've ever done. It's just really help somebody else. I didn't become a millionaire, I didn't become rich or anything like that. I just, people say to me, oh, you can do this and you can do that. And I said, yeah, I know. You know, when a lot of, I'll say this because this is important. When a lot of friends of mine 20 years ago were getting caught up in the insurance fraud stuff, I got a record a mile long, you know, 17 arrests. I've been around. Once they told me what they were doing, I said I don't want no part of it. And some of them went to jail, and some of them died, you know, and owned multi-million dollar companies. Went out of business and died. So if you're going to help somebody, just remember you're supposed to do it because you want to do it. You know, not because you're going to make something out of it. You know, make some money on it. I just want to I say that because money is a big thing for people. You know what I mean? If you don't make money the most important thing in your life, I think, personally, that you'll live a nice, good, healthy life. And I just want to thank everybody. Thank you very much.
Okay, everyone, back to work.